Hello, in this video we would like to give legal advice to Zarina, since she needs our legal advice regarding her problems with Smart Stock Service SDN BHD.
Hello everyone.
Hi everyone. What's up guys?
Hello guys.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aisyatul Maria binti Ahmad Nizam.
My name is Nadira Arfa binti Khairul Azwan.
My name is Dawisha Izazi binti Syams Subahri.
My name is Ilham bin Irman.
My name is Dina Batrisha binti Muhammad Jamal.
Sam Hulu Langit School in Selangor.
Sekolah Agama Menengah Hulu Langat.
Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan King George V.
Sekolah Agama Menengah Paya Jaras.
SMKA Perempuan Al-Masyur.
My interest in law began from my fascination to real-life crime cases and how justice is served through legal system.
The reason why I choose to study law because I want to follow my mother's footsteps. I also believe that law is a field where I can grow, challenge myself, and also help others.
I tend to enter into law school because I believe it is a powerful tool to uphold justice and protect individual rights.
I've always thought the law is a cool thing, you know, because just imagine you walk into the court and you win the case. Just imagine how cool is that.
Because my mother, because she was previously ex-judges in Penang, and I really want to help more people to get the rightfully ex.
I plan to pursue LLB program.
Continue my study in Bachelor of Law after my diploma.
Pursue LLB, which is Bachelor of Law.
I will going straight to pursue my degree. After that, my plan is to do my chambering at my friend father's firm, which is Kamdan & Co.
We want to continue LLB in law.
My interest career is criminal law, where I hope to work either as defense lawyer or deputy public prosecutor.
For now, my career interest is to become a convincing lawyer. I will follow the flow and see which major I can carry well.
I'm particularly interested of being a corporate lawyer because it blends business and legal strategy.
I'm going to become a lawyer specializing in dealing with civil matters because for me, I really like civil things, you know, like law of torts.
My future career plan would be a legal advisor.
For this semester, I've gained teamwork and communication skills and also learned legal research and contract drafting to our group work project.
For this semester, I've gained many useful skills. For example, soft skills like time management and teamwork. I also improved my critical thinking and writing skills through our class activities and assignments.
Through my study and experience in this semester, I've gained some strong skill, which is critical thinking, legal research and communication skill.
The skill that I've gained from this semester is I can improve my skill to read and analyze a legal case.
I have experience through the law school, teamwork. I also learned how to research about database.
I think that's all from me.
That's it.
That's all from me.
Thank you.
Now let's into our discussion.
Welcome to our e-portfolio presentation. In this video, we will be explaining legal case study involving Zarina, the founder of Sustainable Bike Sendirian Berhad and a digital logistic provider, Smart Stock Sendirian Berhad. This case highlights key issues in contract law, specifically in misrepresentation, free consent and exclusion clauses in the context of a B2B digital contract. We will analyze the facts, apply the relevant sections of the Contracts Act 1950 and referring to supporting case law. Visual charts are also included to help explain the legal principles clearly.
So now, I will start the presentation by explaining the concept of free consent under the Contract Act 1950. Now, let's begin with the general rule. According to Section 10 in Contract Act 1950, for an agreement to become a legally binding contract, it must be made with the free consent of both parties who are competent to contract. Now, what does free consent mean? It is defined under Section 14 of the Contract Act 1950. Free consent means that when the both parties agree to the same thing in the same sense and it is not caused by fraud, coercion, misrepresentation and mistake. If consent is caused by any of these factors, then the consent is not free and contract voidable at the option of the innocent party. In Zarina's circumstance, she subscribed to a digital service after being influenced. Even if she could agree that her consent was really free, this situation may rise a misrepresentation and application clause that will be explained by my friend's letter. But in general, if her decision made by misleading information or if she doesn't fully read the terms, then her consent was not really free under Section 14 in Contract Act 1950.
Okay, so for the second issue is, was there a misrepresentation in the advertisement made by SmartStop? The law we use here is Section 18 of Contract Act 1950. Misrepresentation refers to a false statement made before a contract was formed, which indicates the other party to enter into an agreement. There must be 4 elements to establish misrepresentation. The first one is there must be a false representation of fact. In this case, SmartStop claimed that they use an AI forecasting, but otherwise they use manual Excel too. So there was a false statement. The second element that needs to be fulfilled is the statement must be made to the misled party. On our case, the advertisement and chatbot funnel were directly shown to Zarina, clearly aimed at getting her to subscribe. So the second element is fulfilled. Now we move to the third element that needs to be fulfilled, which is the false statement must have induced the decision of the innocent party to enter to the contract. Based on Zarina's situation, she really relied on the AI and urgency of the promotion when she made the payment. This third element also fulfilled. Now we move to the last and fourth element, which is the false statement must have made with intention to induce. According to our case, SmartStop use aggressive marketing and chatbot to rush the user to click buy now before reading the full terms of the advertisement. So this shows clearly intent to induce Zarina to make the contract without proper disclosure. So the fourth element also fulfills all of this requirement is supported by the case of Singkang Sdn Bhd against Kimda Sdn Bhd, where the court held that the misleading statement on the brochure is misrepresentation and made the contract voidable. So, we have finished our misrepresentation part. Next part.
Let's talk about exclusion clause in Zarina's case. SmartStop tried to use an exclusion clause to avoid responsibility, but their conduct shows a sign of unfair tactics. Based on the case of Amanah Raya and Journey Insurance, exclusion clause wants to protect a party if they use a misleading tactics, unfair pressure, or made a false claims. In Zarina's case, the website gave a false impression that the product used advanced AI when it was actually just a manual tool. The chatbot also pushed for a quick decisions, leaving no time to properly read the terms and conditions. Most importantly, SmartStop promised AI features that didn't even exist. This misrepresentation makes the exclusion clause was invalid because you can't exclude liability when the customer consent was gained unfairly. So, SmartStop's exclusion clause cannot be relied upon to escape responsibility.
Under Section 65 of the Contracts Act 1950, Zarina may seek remedy by rescinding the contract because it was all based on misleading and false claim. And under Section 76 of the Contracts Act 1950, if SmartStop false problem causes her business disruption, she may document all her losses to support her claim.
To conclude, Zarina's experience shows how digital business practices can affect the validity of consent in contract formation. Under Section 18 and 19 of the Contracts Act 1950, misrepresentation makes a contract voidable, especially when it comes to a party to enter into an agreement. Additionally, exclusion clauses cannot protect a party from liability if the consent was obtained through deception or unfair means. Thank you for watching this presentation. I hope it has helped you throughout how Malaysian contract law applies in modern digital disputes. Assalamualaikum and goodbye everyone.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and spread love.